Hello and welcome. My name is Claire Duffield and I am here with my colleague Mark Kirkby from Leeds Libraries. Hello. We're going to talk a bit about what we've been doing to create accessible and engaging virtual sessions for our audiences. So when lockdown hit in March, we wanted to make sure we stayed connected to our coding community and use our online library resources to inspire creativity. We quickly learned how to use Zoom and set about creating monthly Code Club challenges. We needed to make sure our projects were accessible, so we chose Scratch projects for our first engagement, and a highlight was our 13-story treehouse. This challenge asked families to create a level of a game inspired by an ebook, and our clever librarians then pieced each level into a full archived game for everyone to play. And if you're interested in having a little look of that and having an actual play of it, the link's on the screen there. We moved on to setting challenges using microbits, which were available as free loans from our reopened libraries. We created a community light display for Light Night, and now a festive hot potato and cracker joke project. Each month, we have a midway Zoom catch-up to help families create their projects and a showcase where they can present their creations. And during 2021, we are going to focus on the Do Your Bit UN Global Goals of good health and well-being and climate action. Mark will now show you a project he is developing from an in-person session to a virtual option.
Okay, thanks Claire, and hi everyone. The project I'm adapting uses a microbit plus sonar bits to create bat goggles. And these mimic how bats use echolocation to hunt their prey. I'm going to do a quick demo for you. I'm using a pizza box as my prey. I'm not sure in reality if bats like pizza. So as the pizza box gets closer, kind of like a reversing monitor in a car or something like that, the pitch and the frequency of the beeps changes. So one of the central ways, one of the central aims of Libraries from Home and the shift to an online delivery of groups and events has been to raise the public's awareness of online library resources and look at the ways that we can innovatively promote these resources and embed them into our projects. So the Bat Sonar project presents a great opportunity for this. When I first delivered the project face-to-face, it was a session that lasted about an hour, but with our online Code Club, we've got a whole month to play with. And that means that we can create a much more immersive experience. And we plan to do that in three main ways. So firstly, through initial engagement. As often as possible, we aim to put books and reading for pleasure at the heart of our projects. For the Bat Sonar project, we'll be creating a reading list of junior non-fiction that helps give background to the subject. And for further immersion, we'll share a link to the British Library's Sound Archive, where they have actual Bat Sonar recordings, audio recordings that Code Clubbers can listen to. For the coding element, we'll post instructional videos and guides on our Facebook events page to encourage participants to engage with our social media platforms. And we'll also add additional challenges. So for example, can Code Clubbers work out how to mimic the British Library Bat audio recordings by using the music blocks? And then finally, we're going to offer some extension activities, and we'll share links to craft and maker activities that can be done at home using household objects. So for example, can they use maybe some 3D glasses or sunglasses to create their own personalized version of the bat goggles? And if they have a spare umbrella at home, can they make a bat costume, something like this, and put it all together? So hopefully that's offered a little glimpse into how we use the extra time and also together with online resources to make an immersive online version of the project. And now back to Claire.
Thank you, Mark. Looking absolutely fabulous there. I think everyone's jealous of your look, and we're really, really looking forward to getting going with those projects next year. You can now see a few of our top tips for hosting online clubs on the screen. And we are very lucky to have sponsorship from City Fibre, which means that every child that completes 3 challenges receives a voucher for Pimmeroni. This means that they can buy what they want on there and add to their equipment collection. And along with learnable equipment kits that we will be creating, We hope this will make the club more accessible for those who cannot afford equipment. We also have 2 amazing volunteers from the digital and education sectors in Leeds who act as role models to our young people, and they help us to debug projects on our calls and also to come up with some fantastic ideas. The students have really surprised us with their creativity, and we are learning from them too. So thank you so much for listening, and please do get in touch if you have any questions.